Alright. As long as one of us is live, it doesn't make a difference of which one it is. I don't know why.
Yeah, I'm getting another invite.
Okay, both are live.
Yeah, sure, look, we'll just run with both live, so.
Yeah. One, well, two's better than one, so. Yeah, it just randomly kicked me out, and it's like, because I live in an apartment building, every now and again there will just be like a power surge and it will just knock Wi-Fi out. But it's not enough to like kick me out of lobbies, it just kicks me out of parties and stuff. And absolutely nobody is on the lap, except for Teabag.
Yeah, I was just looking there, there's some mechanicals obviously gone, so you got Sam Mazden, Warrior Huntsman and Guitar Maniac, who haven't set a time yet, so I presume they're just banking on
not sure what
Teabag's,
what's happening with Teabag, because he had some decent pace Friday. Have you re-invited Baby Dan?
Yeah, 127.9 from Huntsman.
Yeah, King of the Hills has done a 27.9 too. Again, sorry about that, guys. I'm not sure what happened there. The internet just decided it didn't want to stream anymore. But there are 2 streams up now.
Yeah, so saw that.
Mechanical has just said that it was a dirty snapback on his force feedback from his new wheel.
Teabag is after having a moment somewhere, or did he just retire?
I think he just retired.
That's a strange one.
Yeah, so what we'll do is just open up either link and just keep the comments.
I got the first link. If you want to grab the second one, I'm not sure exactly.
Yeah, I have done. Yeah, that's exactly what I've done. I've grabbed one. I've grabbed the official CDR one, and you've got yours up, I'm guessing.
I'm on the CDR one as well.
Alright, so there's two simultaneously streaming the same race.
I'm on board with Guitar Maniac there, who's just on a purple sector 1, and he's coming up. Which he should
this
have
actually isn't a bad idea. Do you know when there's 2 people commentating on the same race?
Yeah.
Simultaneously stream to the same account. So then we get to see like different points of view of the same race.
It's a nice line through Cox there from Guitar Maniac.
Yeah. A little bit haywire through Maggots and Beckett. It's a little bit slow on the exit actually.
That's a 104. This is, yeah, that's... I expect him to be in the 128s here, to be honest. Just looking at that Sector 2 time. Depending on what he had in Sector 1, obviously, but he was purple in Sector 1, so...
When I did my fastest lap in the race, which was like a 28.9, which... 28 lap.
I was exactly right. It's going to be a 28.
Yeah. As I came through Sector 2, I remember I was like a 1 minute 4 something.
Sorry, Colin lost the rear through turn 1, so that's why he's out. So we're losing Mechanical and Teabag from both losing through turn 1.
We're losing both. We've lost both Collins.
Very tight at the top. Look at it.
Yeah.
27. You have less than a second split in the top 13.
Which is, again, we've said this. Silverstone is one of those tracks where you can make or break a lap with one corner.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I'm just on board with Osso, who's taken a very tentative line through the middle sector.
Yeah, I
but he's
jumped over
also
that,
half
so.
a second up on his PB, which
Yeah, he could be in trouble there.
half a second up will put him 29.2, which will put him P14.
Oh, he's up a half a second. I thought he was down,
Yeah.
sorry. I don't know.
A little bit out of shape.
Yeah.
Nope, he's just moved up to P16. Let's hope he's got enough fuel in that car to go again.
Does he have the battery 50%? Not sure.
Yeah.
He has the fuel, I would think.
Yeah.
Hard to say,
Ooh.
Guitar Maniac with 127.6, so a bit of a
That's
warm-up
just
lap
a
maybe.
battle of whatever I can do, whatever you can do, I can do better.
Yeah, I tipped Guitar for pole in this one. He's been in and around it the last couple of weeks. Obviously, like you look at Sociopath there and 28-1, but he's absolutely dominating the championship. It just goes to show the level of consistency he's shown this season so far.
Baby Dan coming round. I'm not even going to pretend. The hairpin at the beginning of Sector 2.
He's slightly up in his time as well.
He was just down on it, and then he ran wide on the hairpin, like he just couldn't get it turned. It was a weird one. It was like it was just trying to drift left the entire way round it.
Yeah.
Kane Lowry's on an outlap.
He's down a 10th there, 104.4. He's heading for the 28, a low 28 if he can hook up Sector 3, I would think.
It seems like they're all being a little bit tentative through turn 1.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. He must have lost a lot of time in Sector 1. That's 28.8, doesn't improve. His Sector 2 time was heading for 28.8, but it didn't happen. You got Hound, did he get around fast in enough time to get a lap in? I'm not sure.
I'm just on board with Kane Lowry. He did a decent first sector. It was like 29 something through Sector 1.
I just lost my trail of thought on where we are with time in the session. I didn't think Steve had enough time to get through there, but he looks to be on a lap.
Yeah, I've got a yellow flag in Sector 2. So there's 3 minutes left, including the cooldown.
Ah, okay. So Steve not improving there in Sector 1. He's really going to have to pull it together in Sector 2 or 3, or we're going to lose him from quality. He's on 5
Kane
laps.
Lowry's looking at him. If Kane Lowry keeps on with how much he's improving his lap, then he's going to move up in track position by a position, which at this point he can just back out of his lap.
Yeah,
I'm assuming that yellow flag is Steve.
No, he just lost through Maggins and Beckett's offline a bit. He's well down this time, so we are going to lose Steve as well.
And he's just invalidated anyway.
Yeah. So far,
just take the flag, Steve. Take the flag.
Did also improve. He's gone again. 129.1. He's up to P14, so that's not Sam Marsden down into P16 though.
Yeah.
Who is not on a? Oh, he is on a lap. So Richie's in the pits.
Richie. He's 4 and a bit seconds.
He's in trouble. Yeah, he just said a lap, I would think. So yeah, so we're going to lose Sam Marsden, Teabag, Hound, and Mechanical from Q1, I would think.
Yeah. They've either DNF'd or already. This honestly is one of my biggest pet peeves. People going into the pits at end of quali, especially if they're pit boxes before the finish line. Just take the flag, because now we're just gonna have to sit here and watch you get wheeled into the pits.
On a brighter note, it's a perfect time to grab a beer.
Yeah. It is genuinely one of my biggest pet peeves. Like, we've got a minute left of quali, and the next 30 seconds of that is going to be watching Sam Madsden get wheeled into the pits. He's still not in the pits. There we go. Have you got any comments on your stream?
Clay said he nearly binned it in turn 1 as well.
I ended up getting any hits on my end, so I may as well just come and jump on board with yours.
Yeah, if you want it. So yeah, just confirmation there. So we lost Sam Mazden, Teabag, Hound, and Mechanical. Richie making it through by around the 10th. And the Guitar Maniac setting the fastest lap there, 1:27.671, which is a good time. It is a very good time. I think in tier 2, do we drop into the 26s? Yeah, the high 26s, wasn't it?
25s for pole, and we were in the 26s in Q1.
Was it 25? I
did a 26.2 in Q1.
Oh, maybe.
And it put me P4.
You sure it's 26, not 27?
Yeah, 26.
Oh, sorry. You sure it's not 26, not 25? I think I dropped.
You did a time better than my TT time in Q3.
Yeah, I just can't remember. Was it a high 25 or a high 26?
For pole, high 25.
Yeah, high 25.
Because my TT time that I set Friday was a 25.7.
Yeah, you actually beat my personal best as well on quali. Ooh, Teddy Henke just clipping the barrier there, the pit exit. Still has his end place, so I don't
I was
think
just about to say his front wing looks pretty much intact. Richie's just left the session.
Do you want to invite him back?
Yep. I was just about to say, you're the one that people are watching this stream.
So, yeah.
It's Richie D, isn't it?
Richie D, yeah. So we got Ken Lowry, Clay Mull, Reggie, and King of the Hills out on mediums. You got Teddy Henke, Dylan, Baby Dan, Huntsman, Guitar a Sociopath out in softs again. Interesting one with Sociopath. He always seems to pick a soft in Q2 as opposed to a medium. Personally, if I had my time back, I would have started on the softs. I made a late decision to stick with the mediums, but it's personal preference, I suppose. You can do a medium soft or a soft medium.
Yeah, it's one of those things that you make the decision on the fly and just hope that you don't screw it up.
Yeah.
I'm actually just looking for Richie. It's just Richie D21.
That long straight heading into sector 3. Is that the hangar straight?
Yes.
Okay.
Apparently he's back in the session already.
Oh, cool. I was just saying, we 3 cars there. I'm on board with Teddy Henke at the moment, and he's closely followed by a Ferrari and somebody else who didn't leave a massive amount of space.
Yeah, I think that may be Baby Dan. That is Baby Dan. And what looks to be...
Yeah, that's a
Sociopath.
Yeah.
And then they've also got they've got both Alpines behind him.
Yeah, one of the Red Bulls is making a move there now. I would think that is Clay. Guitar would be in the pits at this stage, I would think, with Paranoid. No, Paranoid's on the lap as well. So yeah. Yeah, Colin just putting in there. Tier 2 quickest time was a 1:27 flat. So yeah, Q3 headed into the high 26s. Just sitting on board with Teddy here, who I would expect to be in the mid 28s. And he is followed by Dan James and A. McLaren. So that's Sociopath, I think.
It is Sociopath.
Teddy Hickey just taking the final couple of corners. Doesn't look overly quick. It's a 29 dead. As Sociopath comes over to 127.8.
My stream's just stopped again, so we'll just rely on yours. I don't know what's going on right now.
So yeah, you got a couple of the mediums coming in there. Kane Lowry with a high 28, Clay Mull, Reggie with mid 29s. So
given the fact that the soft tyres should be about half a second quicker, Baby Dan and Sociopath have either had shocking laps, or Kane Lowry's had the lap from heaven on his mediums.
yeah, that's solid. A 28.8 is decent.
Yeah.
Not sure if it's enough, to be honest, when you look at the time set on the sauce, but we currently only have 4 drivers out in the mediums, and I'm just actually on with Paranoid at the moment, who set a proper sector 1. Cars all over the track heading into sector 2. Let's hope they can stay out of his way, because he is on a good lap.
Yeah, the Alpine just does look great on all tracks.
Clay Mull has retired from the session. That's a strange.
That's a Maggots and Beckett's crash.
Yeah, it is too.
Paranoid is coming up to it now. Yeah, he's dropped it in Maggots and Beckett's. I shouldn't laugh, but I'm going to.
It's a 104 sector 2 time for Paranoid.
If he has a good start and then down into club, he should be on for like a 27.9.
Yeah, I was going to say in around the mid to late 27s. Clayton said you're a slag.
28-1.
28-1 for Paranoid.
What for saying I shouldn't
Paranoid,
laugh?
Paranoid is just lost it there in the turn 1. Don't think he's out.
Still on board with Paranoid.
No, sorry, apologies. That was the other Alpine, who is
Gainful.
Richie. No?
Is Gainful in the other Alpine?
Yeah, he is, but I can't find him.
I've got nose cam. He's currently going into turn 4.
Yeah, he's back on track there now again. He said a 128 more or less dead there as well.
Is it bad that I can tell what car it is by the watch sponsor that's on the car?
Yeah. Just trying to see who's on a lap. Is King of the Hills on a lap? He is. King of the Hills is on a lap. He's just coming into sector 2 there now.
Clayton actually also said it was cops. Then explain to me why your car was in Maggots and Beckett's.
Do you know what?
It's where the car actually retired.
Yeah.
He's out of qualifying anyway.
Okay, King of the Hills is only on a warm-up lap, so...
I'm not going to read his comment out, just read it.
No, that, my friend, is what you call teleporting. Just kind of struggling to find someone on a lap here.
Paranoid is on one.
Who is in? Yeah.
Paranoid is, and he's just invalidated, so it's not worth actually watching his lap.
I'm going to go back on with King of the Hills there. He's just coming around to start his.
And he's 10 seconds down on his PB, so his lap isn't worth watching.
No, he's just starting again. That was a warm-up lap. A cool lap.
Yeah, so it was. Richie is... Where's Richie on track?
Nice line to turn 1 there.
Yeah, Richie is actually ahead of him on track, by the way. Does a purple first sector. Takes an unusually wide line through the following corner. Is he going to manage to keep it together through cops? I've noticed none of them are taking the Dan line through cops.
Oh, how did he hold that in 8?
He's in godsend mode at the moment. He's just sending and hoping not to crash.
He lost a bit of time there in sector 2, but
yeah, he should be I think he's going to put himself about P6.
Yeah, I would think. Purple sector 1, it could be the low 28s, depending how sector 3 goes.
Yeah, it's the fact that there's 4 attempts between Dylan and Baby Dan. What I'm saying is, oh no, he's no
Whoa.
13th. He lost a
He
lot of
lost a
time
lot of
through
time
the
there,
rest of the
sector
lap.
3. I'll jump back on with King of the Hills as well. Oh, no, he's okay.
Is he? Yeah, he is. I just saw a car fly off at the final corner and it wasn't him.
I'd say King of the Hills backed out there, I'd say. So I'll stay on board with him there as he's going to try and set a lap.
He's on medium, so he's going to want to come in and put another set of tyres on.
Yeah, 3 laps. It's not going to be an ideal tyre to start on, no, is it?
Nope. Teddy Henke, on the other hand, has had a moment in the first sector. He's currently 6.5 seconds off his PB through sector 1.
King of the Hills heading towards Cops there now. And does he... Yeah, he keeps the car in there. Back of it looked a bit twitchy, but he did well to hold that.
Yeah, he only dropped a little bit of speed. By a little bit, I mean literally mile an hour on the exit.
He's
Purple
improved
middle
there.
sector.
Yeah, 3/10. If he can hook up sector 3 here, he's going to do well. He got a bit of a toe off a car there as well, a Williams, I think it was.
Yeah, which I believe was Richie. Why did I think he was heading into the pits there?
That's a great lap. That's a great lap. 28.5. I'd be seriously concerned about starting on them mediums though. That's the only thing.
Yeah, how long's left of the session? We don't get told because there's a yellow flag in sector 3.
Yeah, Warrior
3. Oh yeah, he's not got enough time to get in and come out again.
I'm just aboard Warrior Huntsman there now, who is setting his first time. He's come out in the softs.
We all know on how quick Warrior Huntsman is over 1 lap.
Yeah, he's had a lot of bad luck again last week. He's just been very unfortunate.
Yeah, I mean in qualifying we know how quick he is over 1 lap. We've seen him come out countless times in the last season and a half with round about this amount of time left and set a time that really shouldn't be feasible.
Yeah.
Especially with like 1 lap. Like he's not even got what he used to do. Took a very wide line through cops on his out lap. I think he's going to get a tow along the first DRS straight.
Yeah, he's purple sector 1 there, yeah.
And purple sector 2.
Purple sector 2 as well.
Yeah,
no,
he's got a tow.
That's also Basso, who's on an outlap. He got over his way, yeah.
Cleanly out of his way, that's fine.
If he can hook up sector 3 here, he's going to take... He'll take a bit of beating.
I think he's just done it.
Yeah. 27.6 from Warrior Huntsman. That's a good lap. That is a very strong lap. I'm actually going to drop back to also Basso now, who's actually starting his flyer on the mediums.
Is he on the mediums? He only needs to find 3 temps.
He said his first lap on the softs though, I think. See what happens. Yeah,
All temps down for sector 1. He might have made a mistake somewhere in the middle or final sector.
Yeah.
So let's see how he actually gets on. See what sort of line he takes through cops.
Let's try to see who's
Ooh. Ooh. Nope. None of that. He lost it going through cops.
So also Basso is in P11. I don't think he's going to improve there, so he's going to be in trouble.
Yeah. But he's still got another lap.
We got Kane Lowry, Teddy Henke, and Richie is not going to get out in time, so Unless Asso can pull a medium lap out of nowhere, we're going to lose Asso. So it's just up to Teddy Hinkie now and Kane Lowry to see what they can do. Gonna stay on board with Kane Lowry, haven't got him yet.
Arso's just coming around the final corner to restart another flyer.
Yeah, no, I'll jump back on with Asso for sector 1 and see what he can do.
Yeah, he had a moment through cops. And invalidates the next lap immediately. So
yeah, that's Asso gone.
Teddy Henke is just gone slightly quicker through sector 1. Let's see how his line through cops is as he comes down the old pit straight. I'm not sure what straight Andy's invalidated at cops. I just need to stop jumping on board with people at cops. I'm not sure what straight they've actually renamed the Sir Lewis Hamilton Straight.
Yeah, me neither, and I don't care. I just saw with Kane Lowry, you know, he looks to be the only one that can get out of this. Teddy's invalidated. Yeah, Kane Lowry's the only one that can get out of Q2 here, I would think. He's up nearly 3 tenths already. I suspect he started
that will put him P10 if he can stay as he is.
Let's see what Kane Lowry can do.
Don't bin it through cops.
Oh, bit wide. He's lucky he didn't validate there.
Actually carried a lot of speed through there too.
Yeah, mega, yeah. This could be quick. I'm interested to see what his sector 2 time is. It's 104. He's 6 tenths up in sector 2, yeah.
That's going to put him at a 128.2, which will put him P8. Why have I got the feeling he's going to find like a second?
Into club, all around the third, nice and easy on the accelerator. That's a 28.3. That puts him up to P9, so that's gonna knock King of the Hills out. Who was actually out in softs, but it was too late, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So yeah, Q2 we have lost King of the Hills, Asso Basso, Teddy Hinkie, Clay Mull, and Richie D. Ninja just about scraping P10 there. Interesting to see how the tyre strategies work out. Obviously, King of the Hills, it's actually better that he got knocked out there because now he has a free set. He has a free tyre choice, whereas he would have been severely compromised with the amount of laps he put in on the mediums. The only medium runner
he can still start on the mediums, but he'll be on a fresh set compared to everybody else on one soft set ahead of him.
The only medium runner in the top 10 is Guitar Maniac, and my prediction now is he will go to lap 21 on the mediums. Just watch.
Well, no disrespect to Guitar Maniac, we have seen that he doesn't pit when there's a safety car and giving him a free pit stop, even if he's clearly ahead.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He seems to stay out a long time on the mediums. Maybe there's obviously a reason for it, but
one day I'm actually going to DM him and ask him, and then on the Sunday read the actual response I get. So it's not to shame him or anything like that. It's just so we actually understand why he does it.
I was just going to say the fact that we have so many starting on the softs, a safety car
is inevitable.
Yeah, well, yeah, but what I was touching on was it's not going to make much of a difference to the strategies. Like if you had a split mix, which we had in tier 2 at least the other night, safety car lap 6 played into the soft runner's hands.
Yes.
So it's not going to be as much of an advantage in this race. So you're going to have to see on track overtakes, I would think.
Yeah. Friday night I started on the mediums. I actually could have gone to the end of the race on said set of mediums. They were in great shape when I pitted.
Yeah, I'm actually going to ride on board with Barkman do here. I haven't seen much of Bark yet.
And my tyre strategy didn't actually cause me to overtake anyone in the pits. I didn't get the jump on anyone in the pits. I did all of my overtaking on track.
Yeah, my tyre strategy cost me in the end, personally. It
questionable. If you'd pitted the lap earlier when I pitted, you would have been okay, but you decided to go for the overcut.
Yeah,
on the car behind.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I managed to do the overcut on a couple of cars. Like, I'd already passed them on track, and they'd pitted early, and I was like, I'm going to stay out and do an extra lap. Because I still had the pace in the mediums. I think I was lapping within half a second on 16 lap old mediums. So, it wasn't too bad, I guess.
Barkman. Did he invalidate there too late in Sector 3? I wouldn't think so.
He invalidated Sector 2.
Oh, Sector 2, okay.
Yeah, I'm assuming through Maggots and Beckett's.
He's on a flyer. He's coming up to turn 1. Nice line through there.
Teabag advice to everybody today: don't go on the hards.
Yeah, that's good advice
from
Teabag.
Solid advice.
Bark just coming into a bit of traffic now. He has a car ahead of him. I'm not sure it is who it is, but he gets out of the way. Yeah, he gets out of the way well there.
Gainful is the only, like, the other Alpine is round the opposite side of the track.
He's just coming onto 2 cars now who are on out laps, so hopefully they get a move on and get out of his way, one or the other.
Yeah.
Nice line through Cops there. Let's see, can he hook up Maggot? I was going to say Maggots.
Maggots, Beckett's, and whatever the final bit of it's called.
Ooh, it takes a bit of grass there. 104 flat. It's not going to be a bad time, I don't think, from Bark. Let's see how it plays out.
No, as we're now getting towards that stage of the season, Social Path did a 27.7.
That's a decent time, followed by Kane Lowry
27.9. As we're now getting towards that stage of the season where season awards and stuff will start coming into play.
27.982 with Bark. Sorry, Kieran. Go ahead.
Yeah, as I was saying, as we get into that stage of the season where season award like nominations and stuff will start having to be considered, I would actually pop Balkmandu up there as possibly one of the most improved this season.
Yeah, absolutely. Himself and Kane Lowry really getting there, to be fair to them. A lot of guys are though.
Yeah. The driver of the season will be a difficult one. But yeah. I think as it stands, there's only one winner in Championship 3 there. And I think the vote will be unanimous.
Well, yeah, I mean, Sociopath has shown... he has shown several times that he's not always on pole or he's not always hitting the top 1, 2, 3, but he's there, like, and he's consistent every week. That's dealing with a 128 flat as well. I suspect Guitar and Wire Huntsman to be hitting the 27 flats. That's my expectation. Jump on board with no Ninjas coming back in.
I'm going with Huntsman doing 26.8 as the pole lap.
Actually, I'm going to go jump on with Gainful here. I haven't caught much of Gainful yet either. He's just coming around the last corner.
Just had a wobble coming around the penultimate corner.
I'm expecting a good lap from Gainful here.
27.9.
He was actually on a lap, was he? Oh, whoops. Sorry, Gainful.
Sorry, Damien.
Damien, yeah, that's it. So everyone else is in the pits at the moment. Guitar Maniac.
I actually think Paranoid's going again.
Guitar Maniac is actually on a flyer and he has a purple Sector 2. Just coming into Sector 3.
Wide line through the exit of Stowe. And then the final little chicane, final corner. 27.6.
That's provisional pole.
So the provisional pole is where I said it would be for the time being. Well, quicker than what I said it would be. Well, no, it's not actually. It's still like a second away.
Is Gainful gone for another lap? I wouldn't think so.
Paranoid Yeah, he has, and he's actually up in his time.
He is down half a second, second two. I'd say he's just coming back in. His battery's gone as well. Who else is there?
Yellow flag in sector 1. That looks like
this is really
slow moving Alpine. That's Paranoid. Yeah, it was Paranoid. He's had a moment somewhere. Guitar Maniac is almost out of VRS. That's an in lap. Huntsman's just about to start his lap, by the way. No, he's not. He's only on his out lap. A lot like Silverstone. It's just a cluster of runoff and grass. It's very easy to lose track of where you actually are when you're spectating.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out who's where. Who's on a flyer? Dylan,
hey Siri.
I'll stay with Paranoid. He's actually on a... No, he's not. He's
Silverstone track map. Yes.
I'm going to ride on board with Dan for this lap. He's just coming around sector 3 there, or around the last corner, starting his flyer.
What I'm going to do is I'm just going to get the track map up, so we actually know the names of the corners. Okay, so
ooh, Dan James with the purple sector 1. He is absolutely sending it. It looks aggressive. The lines he's taking are extremely aggressive, and they're on the edge. Let's see, can he hook up sector 2? Yeah, he keeps it in. Might have lost a fraction of time going around cops there, but not bad. Can he hook up Maggots and Beckett's? Nice, lovely lines through there.
Yeah. So it needs a 103.9.
104.
So
yeah.
just over 100th off the PB for the purple sector 2.
Yeah, that could get him. That could get him up there.
Sociopath 27.5. That's just edged the fastest lap. If Baby Dan can qualify his front row, which I think this lap may be on for that.
That's a 20.
A P7.
That's a. It looks.
We'll call that a 28 dead.
That's a 28.
We'll call it a 28 dead.
That's unlucky. That's unlucky after purple sector 1. He lost a bit of time in sector 2 and another bit in sector 3, I would say. Let's just see where Wario Huntsman is. He's back in the pits again after validating, and he is now retired. Why did that happen?
Has he crashed somewhere?
I'm not sure. Does he not have enough time to get back out?
No. It's just opted to retire.
Strange.
Okay, so turn 1 is the Lewis Hamilton straight is the start straight, by the way.
Okay.
Then it goes into Abbey Farm, Village, the Loop, Aintree, along the Wellington Straight,
oh! Reggie having a massive
moment.
Yeah, true. Maggots and Beckett's that corner that we don't know the name of, that I assume you know. Do you know the name of?
That. So you've got Lovefield, Woodcote, Cops, Maggots, Beckett's, Chapel, onto the Hanger Straight, Stowe, Vale, and then the chicane is, and then Club is the final corner.
That's unfortunate for Reggie. That is just trying to see. It's very annoying because the yellow flag is blocking our view of seeing. Okay, we've a minute left in the session, so there is guys on flyers here. So everyone's on a flyer, I would think,
except for Baby Dan, who's in the pits.
Stay on board with Gainful here again and see what he can do. Just heading into cops there though.
Yes. So Chloe's just messaged and asked me if I have an Irish theory, and then said it's forever caught on stream now.
Oh, again,
Oh,
has invalidated.
Yeah.
A jump with
Paranoid
Bark was behind him.
Yeah, Paranoid looks like he's just about going to make it before the end of qualifying.
Yeah,
so,
he's probably the last car to make it through.
Guitar may make it. Yeah, Guitar's going to make it, and then I think Dylan will make it as well.
So I'm on board with Bark when he was just set at purple sector 2 with a lot of traffic ahead of him. Will he get caught up here? Yeah, he just
at this point. Yeah, at this point you'll be in the party or whatever that you're in, just begging the car to get out.
Oh, what 27.6 from Bark puts him in P2 currently. Purple sector 3 and 2.
Yeah, just first sector to let him down a little bit.
Yeah.
Guitar Maniac, how's he gonna get on?
There's some board Paranoid
marginally up on his time.
It's all happening. Yeah. It's all happening now. This is the last opportunity for anyone.
Paranoid, yep, coming through cops now. At this point, it's...
with a 27-1. I did it. I did say I was expecting
these are impressive times.
Yeah, it is. I said I was expecting a 27 flat, high 26, and I'm still expecting it.
Paranoid. Oh, Paranoid.
That's what you said.
Paranoid is currently on board for 27.4, which will put him P2.
Let's see, can he hook up sector 3 now?
Coming round club. Just send it and hope that you don't crash. P4.
That puts him up to P4. Jump on board Guitardo, who has actually invalidated.
Yeah. Dylan is the next man across the line, stays 8th.
He moves up to 7th.
Okay. It all happened in that last lap. But I think that's the widest gap we've seen between pole and P2 in a while.
Sorry, I just had to plug in my headset. There we go. So yeah, that's quite the gap between P1 and P2.
And then look at the rest of the field.
Yeah, very tight.
The same gap between P1 and 2. Like covers P2 to P9.
I think that's actually Bark's
P8.
second, if not third, front row start. He's had a lot of bad luck again for his race starts, particularly when he's not running our traction control. You just see it's a tough one. I find the start tough with medium traction. So yeah, I will be back there in about 10 seconds.
Mechanical. Yeah, you might do a better job at doing comms than qualifying in your own tier this week. Yes, I just fired a direct shot. Man, you can't respond because your race is just about to start.
Sorry. Just had to make a pit stop.
Is the formation lap.
So, interval, position change for the start, full track. Yeah, be interesting to see if we get rain or not. Not sure if anyone has seen.
I am actually hoping that they do.
That's
because
cool.
I love races that change weather. Teddy Henke has had a collision with Osso Bosso and had both of them disqualified from the start, both in the formation lap. So
I'm really interested to see how this fares out in terms of strategy. There isn't much difference, you know. Everyone in the top 10 is more or less on the same strategy.
Yeah.
You know, so
Josh,
if you saw a safety car, if things play out the way they do, and the soft runners pit when they should, you see a safety car lap 16, 17, 18, it's going to play right into the second half of the field.
Josh has just said I have a godly echo. I watched the Championship 2 stream back yesterday morning as well. Mechanical also seemed to have one, and I'm not sure if it's just a game that if you're the one that's not streaming, it echoes your voice for some reason. Because Baby Dan was fine, and then Colin was hella echoey. But anyways, just deal with it.
Chloe says you didn't have an echo a few seconds ago.
Okay, it might have just been while you were off.
Yeah. Anyway, we're lining up for the start.
Poor Reggie. He's starting in P9 and they've put the wrong tyres on his car. He's starting on worn softs that are 10% worn.
That's not good. I'm gonna drop weight.
I'd advise starting like around about Paranoid, so then you get to see the entire getaway. Oh, that's a jump start.
Oh,
Baby Dan jumped the start.
They're getting a very bad start there.
Paranoid's just shoved it up the center of the track there. Ooh, and then got pushed out wide. That is the holiest of sends I have ever seen from Paranoid round the outside of turn 2. He made up 3 positions around the outside of turn 2.
Kane Lowry, the big loser there, down 4. Sam Madsen up 6.
Mechanical's up 3. Lemvin. Wherever Lemvin finishes, guys, if he finishes ahead of you, he won't finish ahead of you. Everybody will move up a position. Because he left the server after joining the session.
He's there, you know, anyway, isn't he?
No, it actually looks like he's fully in control of his car.
Oh! King of the Hills and Kane Lowry having a coming together there. Whatever happened, I'm not sure. And just what King of the Hills does. Exactly what happened there.
Did he just get a love tap and rotate?
I'm not sure. He's all the way down to P19 now. Just going to run back up with the front of the field to see what's going on. You got Guitar Maniac is up 1 position and he's sitting there in the mediums.
He's in a very, very comfortable place.
He is and he isn't, because as I said, if we get that safety car around lap 6, 7, 8, I mean, it's going to play into the soft behind him.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see what sort of battles we've got going on at the moment.
Barkman,
it does look like
down 3 positions from the start there. No, he is
Clayton's already out.
Oh no.
He retired in the pit lane. Oh, crashed into the pit lane, one of the 2. I'm not sure which one it was, but he tried.
Teabag just passing King of the Hills there now as well. King of the Hills might possibly have damage, I'm not 100% sure.
I'll try and take a look at his front wing. His front wing seems completely intact. He might have side pod damage somewhere, depending where he got a little bump. The only downside to, do you know where when the game was launched they were like, oh yeah, the damage model's got to be really realistic. If you get side pod damage, you'll notice a bit of your side pod missing, or if you get floor damage, a bit of floor will be missing. And then we got the game and they went, nah, you ain't getting that.
I'm just gonna drop back there though to Teddy Henke, who just made a move on Richie.
Baby Dan has served his drive-through.
Teddy Henke has no ERS left. That's not good.
How'd you spend it all already?
That's not good at all. Guitar Maniac sitting the fastest lap of the 131.2. Teabag is up 4 positions. That's a good start from Teabag as well, and he's closing in the back of Mechanical now as well. It's a bit of a 4-way train going on here.
Yeah, it's the battle of the Collins.
Yeah, I'm going to stick on with this a while, and I'm going to take Mechanical's
I'm going to jump
PFU.
on board with Hound, who is actually right on the back of Richie and up 7 places already.
Yeah, that's a great start. Both Hound and Mechanical getting great starts.
Yeah, it's a DRS train, so it's not really going to be beneficiary to be in the middle of this train. It seems like he hasn't sorted out his understeer problem, but it is what it is. I'm going with Teabag to get a 4-car DRS train and absolutely godsend it into Stowe.
Yeah. Hard to call. I don't think that's in Teabag's nature. I don't think he's not an aggressive driver, to be fair to him.
Yeah, also, Clayton's just said, also clipped him first lap and gave him rear wing damage.
Yeah, same with that.
I didn't even know that was possible.
Teabag really squeezing Mechanical here now.
Yeah, trying to force a mistake out of his fellow Colin.
Steve's dropping back a bit for some reason, but
if he's still within DRS and he just dropped back in order to just get some fresh air, essentially, then it's not the worst idea.
I'll jump up a Warrior Huntsman there who's pressuring Barkmandu severely. As I said, it's unfortunate Bark got a pretty bad start, so he got kind of crowded out into turn 1 and 2.
Yeah.
He's still doing okay, he's still into P5. Ooh, Guitar Maniac making a move back on Paranoid, which I missed. I'm going to go back up there and see can Paranoid come back at him, and he is absolutely coming back at him, and he's on the faster compound tyre as well. So this is really close heading into Cops. Guitar taking the inside.
They got to go side by side through Baggett's and Beckett's.
Highly not advisable. Barney just backed off. That was good thinking. Gainful taking Barkmandu there now into P4.
Sam Madston is on 8 seconds worth of penalties already. Huntsman has been overtaken by Sam. Sorry. Yeah. That's Huntsman. Huntsman's had a spin. Huntsman's down to P14.
And there's a Mercedes down as well, which is Ken Lowry. I think he's down 12 positions. They are coming together there, I would think. I'm not sure, but
I think Kane Lowry pitted early. I think he got wing damage on lap 1. No, he just started on the hards.
Again for putting a lot of pressure on the back of Paranoid now, who's dropped back from Guitar Maniac a bit.
Apparently it's 15 minutes to rain.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Ooh, that could
drop down
if it rains in 15 minutes, do you know who the best set cars are? The guys on the mediums, because their tyres will not be dead by the time they get there.
15 minutes, 50. Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Oh, King of the Hill sending it up the inside of Mechanical there, who left a lot of space to be fair to him.
Will take you to about lap 16, so the final 10 will be on in the rain, if it does rain.
Yeah, 16 laps on the softs. Not sure.
I'm just on board with Hound, actually. Both him and Richie D have taken a line into Narnia to go Aslan through Cops, but he's within DRS, and if he gets a decent... that was way too slow through there.
Yeah, he lost it there with understeer. He's down into 4th, which is too low to be on, but Sam Mazin up 10 positions.
Oh, he's thinking about it. Ooh.
Yeah, that was a good idea. That was a good idea to back out of that.
Yeah. Even it had me thinking, Steve, no.
There's a lot of battles on track. I'm surprised 6 laps in. At this stage last week, there was literally one battle happening. I'm going to leave this one for now. I'm actually going to drop down with also Basso, who's behind
Teabag's in the pits already. He's on mediums. Unless he's got wing damage.
Possibly has damage.
I'm going to ride on board with him and see if he has a wing change.
Ooh, Kane Lowry going in for the hards. That's not ideal, especially if there's rain coming. mediums would have got him all the way to the
Yeah,
rail.
T-Bag does have wing damage. He's just replaced it.
So not a lot happening on track. I'm going to go back on with Steve and see what he's doing with Richie.
Yeah,
He seems to be getting close, but just not quite close enough.
Yeah.
Well, Richie has no DRS, obviously, so that is going to help Steve.
Yeah. Guys, we're not just favouring admins, but this is genuinely one of the closest battles on track. Yep. So we'll ride on board as Steve this time round gets a better run through Chapel. Is he closer though? I don't think he is.
Len Vin played a stormer down there on P16, I will say.
It's P17 now.
P17 on 5 lap all softs. Interesting to see where he finishes.
Yeah.
Not.
I actually do think he's in control of that car. Because he's not ghosted.
No, I'm only listening.
Oh no, what I've got to say about that is not suitable for public viewing. So I'm just going to keep my mouth shut.
Who are we on with?
Reggie Starr is actually closing up on the back of the leaders now.
That car's ghosted, Karen.
On my stream it's not.
Yeah, it's ghosted. And he left the session as well. Anyway, who are we looking at? Any close battles?
Reggie. He is half a second behind Gainful. Sorry, he's just over a second behind Gainful. But look at the guys ahead of him. They're all in a nice little queue.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, and they're all on the same tyres, bar Guitar Maniac. And he's actually just pulled himself into DRS contention through Maggots and Beckett's. So this could get tasty within the next few laps.
Do you know what is a bit frustrating for me, and it could be a lack of knowledge, but Reggie has no ERS. He is severely compromised on performance. Do you know, once you dip under 20
speed now, he'll be suffering.
Yeah, once you dip under 20%, you lose big time. You do well to stay within the DRS range there as well, and he's still actually using his ERS.
Your engine uses it, part of it anyway. Like, even if you're not spending it, your engine still uses it because it's part of the MGUK. Like, it's part of the hybrid system.
Yeah. Kane Lowry making a pass down there. Didn't catch that.
I'm back on board with Hound, and he is the closest he's been so far. He's within 3 tenths now. Tried it down into Lovefields, or Brooklands, sorry, and I think he's going to try it now again into Stowe. Huntsman's on a warpath right now.
Gainful having a real look at Guitar Maniac. Here he is, all over the back of him, and he just
picked up a time penalty in the process.
He's really squeezing him here, and he has DRS, and he's going to use ERS. I would expect him to make the overtake here. No, Guitar has it as well.
Not got it done. Yeah, I saw that coming as soon as. Oh, that's Paranoid. Just picked up a penalty too. Oh, why? That's brave, but I'll give him his due. Reggie's in the pits, by the way.
Yeah, Reggie dropping it for the mediums, I would think.
Yeah, I think he's trying to undercut those ahead of him.
Yeah, but I suppose with rain and on the soft slick, you're not going to get. Will you get to lap 16?
No. And it's not a definite. It's only a possibility of
exactly.
rain.
It could be lap 20 just as easy, and you're not going to hang the softs out that long.
No, not without compromising your race massively. Like, look at Austria last season, where me and Clayton both sat out on the softs. Because Jeff kept coming across the radio like raining 5 minutes, raining 5 minutes. Yeah. The moment we put the mediums on, rain hit.
Yeah, yeah.
And I just kind of looked at the game like, really?
I'm going to drop down with Steve there again. I've been on with that a while. There seem to be 1 or 2 battles going on, but not quite just enough to make it past.
Yeah,
She goes
Steve just
extremely
needs a
wide
good
there.
run through here, ideally.
Yeah, he just keeps losing it at Chapel.
Yeah.
That's why is he dropping down to fourth there? That's going to cost him time. Although he is
I think he's got it this. I think he's got it this lap.
Looking for the. Ooh, there was contact there. I would think it was close.
I'm not sure if anybody moved on the braking.
It's hard to tell. It was hard to tell. He looked to stick it up the outside. There was a bit of contact, but
yeah,
not sure if there's much in that. Paranoid dropping in though.
Yeah, Steve's gonna have a very angry helmet right now. I'm glad I'm not sat in that party.
Yeah, and he's outside the DRS range now as well.
No, he's
back
not.
In. Yeah, he's
still
back in
it.
again. He's back in again. He went over a second there. I'm going to go up to Teddy Hinkie now. He's on the back of Sam Masden. As he
Rich has been taking
inside.
Dan's line through cops. he has. Just watch him through cops the next time they go through it.
Did he get a time penalty?
No, but watch how far wide he goes.
Yeah, I know. Sam Masden squeezing Hinkie here. They're still out on the sauce though, so let's see. It's going to be interesting to see the rain, if there is rain. It doesn't look like it at the moment. The sky is blue.
Yes, but it is Britain. It can change at the drop of a hat.
Yeah. Guitar Maniac has rinsed ZRS trying to stay ahead of Gainful.
And Gainful just dropped in the bits.
Okay. Gainful looks like he has a bit of pace around here.
Yeah. He managed to hang with me Friday night, and at certain points I was the fastest man on the track. That's not like tooting my own horn, that is literally a matter of fact.
Mechanical having well, no, Mechanical is he's with it on DRS as a sociopath, but he just dropped into the pits. So.
Steve is now up to P5, and he has currently got Clayton as his race engineer.
Oh, handy.
Remember Spain last year?
Yes.
I'm just chucking that one out there. So Reggie's just picked up a time penalty and is down in P10 on the hards. As he's just overtaken Gainful, who's still in the pits. The pit stop around here is stupidly long.
I'd be expecting the Sam, Teddy, Richie and Hound are gonna have to consider pitting because that they're in that window. Interesting to see if they decide. Oh, Steve picking up a 3-second penalty for track limits.
Yeah. Clayton, believe it or not, I actually said something very similar earlier. He's just said in the YouTube comments, it reminds me of Austria last season.
That's Teddy staying out. Sam is dived into the pits. Richie, what's he going to do? He's in the pits, followed by Steve. So yeah, maybe we see it's very hard. And Richie getting a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. It's very hard for us to tell if they're coming in on point. It's hard for us to know what they're doing with the weather. So yeah. Going to drop down to Huntsman there now. He's on the back of Kane Lowry. Seems to be the closest battle going on at the moment. Kane Lowry on 7 lap all hards. You'd expect Huntsman to make light work of him, which he does. Dives up the inside. Kane Lowry leaving plenty of space there.
Yeah, I will say this about Warrior Huntsman. He is very elbows out when it comes to his overtakes, but he just about leaves you enough room.
Yeah, I wouldn't have a problem going side by side through a corner with Huntsman. He's we've known him for quite a while at this stage. He's clean, he's solid, good driver, good to race with.
Yeah, I completely agree. Every time I've raced with Huntsman across multiple leagues, and every single time I've come up against him on track, it's been a very fair and respectful battle. And he just seems to be a shadow you can't get rid of. That is meant in the biggest complimentary way possible. But when you're trying to go about your race and all you have is a second shadow and it's his car, it does get quite distracting.
Oh, Reggie with a 3-second penalty. Teddy Henke's staying out on the softs. I'm just wondering what he's thinking. Does he know something we don't? Glad to know someone's doing it.
I'm guessing we just read the same comment.
Yeah. Hats off. So I just have a Bark closest at the moment behind Steve. Similar tyres, both on the mediums.
I'm just going to chuck this one out there for the people watching at home. It is actually nice to see a league where the owners are doing the commentary on another tier. We've got the admins in, well, 2 of the admins in the race, and then 2 of the admins that aren't racing are sat there helping out people and engaging in YouTube comments. So it just shows on how well grounded the entire operation is from start to finish. So just a shout out to the admins.
Yeah, absolutely. Bark just taking Steve there up the inside.
I'm on board with Ninja, who is right behind a Red Bull, which I'm assuming that's Guitar Maniac. Yeah, it is Guitar Maniac.
Field is quite spread out now due to the pit stops.
Sorry, I've just read Josh's comment.
Oh, yeah.
For anybody that can't see this, Josh has just said, box. Nah, my tires are good. Did I effing stutter? As Ninja's just on a purple first sector, but he is also getting in the way of Guitar Maniac. So Guitar's not going to be particularly happy about that.
Bark really pressuring Richie here though. Really pressuring him. We're going to run out down. I'm going to run on with that for a while. Closest on battle at the moment.
Put your teeth back in and you may be able to pronounce that properly.
Yeah. He's getting quite close to the back of Richie. If Richie breaks earlier, he misses his braking point, he's going to have no wing. He is literally touching the back of Richie.
Hey, the best braking marker is the car ahead.
Oh, yeah.
I'm only joking with that one, boys. Don't actually take me, Oh, nice move.
That's the exact same place he took Steve the last round. Did he leave enough space?
Yeah, I'd say he did. He was on the line.
But she got a penalty for that as well.
Yeah.
Oh, no! Whoa! Nah, that's not good. Richie's car is airborne as well.
Is it?
It was. That's not good. That's a big one.
That's a safety car. That's 13. So the medium runners, what'd you do? The soft runners, what'd you do? Oh, Ninja's just been hit under the safety car.
Oh, that was not.
Yeah, and the fact that that was caught on stream, we've got people going, "Oh my god, oh dear."
It's hard to see because Guitar left the space going around the corner, and he Bark left him space. Richie came back. It's hard to see.
And just put the squeeze on the exit, and then as the next part of the track is a slight right king, you've got no option except for to turn right.
And Guitar Maniac has stayed out, or was he past the pit lane? I'm not sure. A lot of guys diving in here now as well. See what they're coming back out on. Softs. 6. Yeah, soft is the tyre now, wouldn't it? If you're getting in.
Yeah. I came in on lap 18 on Friday and just went full send mode for the remaining 8 laps.
Gainful odds is gone on the intermediates.
Okay, does he know something we don't?
Is it raining? His car's not there anymore, but he's in the pits. Gainful coming out on the inters.
My game has just crashed. Bear with me.
Yeah, this is...
My game just crashed, so I'll be back in a sec.
Yeah. Dan James has retired from the session for some reason. I'll just stay on board with Gainful to see what the thought process is here. I'm not sure if it is raining.
My PlayStation has got about 5 seconds to start working before I pick it up and volley it across the forecourt of my building.
Nobody can hear you talking to me, but oh, they can. Sorry.
Yeah.
You're still here.
It's still audible on the stream.
I'm just sitting on with Gainful. He looks to be driving fairly okay. I'm wondering is
it wet enough for him to stop?
Is it raining? It's gone a bit dark. Is he banking on it being raining?
Actually raining.
Not sure. Guitar Maniac has dropped in for softs and he has picked up a penalty. Not sure what penalty that is. A 5 second. Looks like speed in the pit lane, quite possibly. Unless he got a love tap or a shunt.
You're gonna have Chloe giggling in the background.
Yeah, it just happened.
Right, I'm back. Yeah, as I said, I'm just gonna volley my PlayStation across the forecourt soon. I just got Clayton retired from the session too. That happened on lap 1.
It's going to be interesting to see what happens here. If it's raining by the time we have a restart, Gainful is home and hosed. If not, if it's not even sprinkling, he's in big trouble, I would think.
Yeah, like it's starting to look a little bit damp in places. In fairness, yeah.
Ooh, did I just see drops?
I just saw a little shower as they came through cops. Who's the next man through cops? Yeah, that started to rain. Like it's still bright, but in certain places of the track it started to rain. Not enough. Oh, Sam Madsen has no front wing.
Oh man, it's starting to rain. Whoa. This is a
master stroke by Gainful.
This is incredible. They're gonna have to come back in. They're gonna have to come in. If they don't come in now, they're I wanna
Josh, you may have just lost 20 quid to Harry. You've both got 20 quid and... Well...
The question is, if it doesn't get any damper, obviously we're not in the race, so we can't feel it.
Yeah.
If it's,
well...
It's hard to call it. Very hard to call it.
Josh, bearing in mind I've got your bank details. So... just remember that one, buddy. Gainful's already up to P6.
This is interesting. This is fascinating, actually, to see what happens here.
This is what I was saying earlier. For some reason, Reggie's put a set of softs on, and everybody else has gone for inters.
Yeah. Let's try to check the.
Is it? Josh, well, no, that's unfair. He is the weatherman on about Harry.
Yeah, this is interesting to see what's going to happen. The top 5 sticking it out here. If this gets any heavier, you can say good luck to the top 5.
I think Gainful may have actually played an absolute ace of a card.
Yeah, but I actually didn't realise most people behind him got the inters as well. But yeah, he got it.
Everybody's just paid. They've all just paid for inters.
Yeah. I had the tyres off and I wasn't watching, so I missed that.
Yeah.
So yeah, Kane Lowry's went for mediums, Reggie went for softs, the rest went for inters, and the top 5 staying out. Also Basso on 14 lap old mediums, Guitar went for softs, King of the Hills went for softs, Teddy went for mediums. It looks like it's getting heavier, and the safety car is
in this lap. So what we will see is this lap. I'd follow on say also, he's the man on the worst tyres. See how he gets round the first lap after the safety car. If he's going everywhere, then it's Inter's.
But if it's still bright, the sky is still bright, and it only looks like drops. So
yeah,
interesting
but,
to see what
someone
happens.
else has just dived into the pits.
Oh, Teddy just went a bit slippery. Oh, do you know what? I wouldn't be surprised to see another safety car here with the amount of guys on slicks.
Yep. Someone's just sending up the inside of Gainful.
That would be Kane Lowry, which would suggest that the Inters are not the tire to be on.
Not just yet, but it could come into play.
Yeah, Gainful dropping back massively now.
Yeah, how much is he going to take out of those tyres before they
Oh, we
become
lost Reggie. I would think there's a moment there. Yeah, Reggie had a spin. Not sure exactly what happened there.
So this is one of those situations of just manage the tyres you're on. Like both Alpines are on Inters.
Yeah, it's not the Inters. It's definitely not. They're 3.5 seconds behind. The question is how far behind are they before the front five have to pit, if they have to pit at all. That's kind of where we're at. Gainford having a real torrid time here. Paranoid making a place on him there now as well.
His teammate had to dive like past him. It looks like Gainful is actually having a little bit of issues with his wheel, because just jump on board with him and watch him change gear. He was like bouncing it off the rev limiter, like when he was trying to go up gears.
Yeah, oh, also Basso's in the pit, so he must have lost a wing. It's raining, but it's not. This is the first close-up I've got. It is raining, and if I was if I was on 6, I'd be concerned.
This is gonna get heavier, and it looks like that's turning into weather.
Yeah. Oh, Huntsman getting a 5-second for speed in the pit lane.
And needs a new front wing.
That's not
Huntsman,
good.
yeah, Huntsman retired. He was on course to still get a point.
I just want to see how he takes these corners. Is he kind of just babying it through?
I'm on board with Reggie, who is behind Social Path, and Reggie is still flying. I had to stop myself swearing.
Oh, Huntsman is after bidding it.
Yeah, Huntsman.
Oh no, he's retired in the pits. Yeah. Okay, it's unfortunate. Okay, Lowry's still going at it on the mediums. I still think we're on slick weather at the moment. The question is,
CDR S still enabled?
I am sticking on board with Kane Lowry, who does not have DRS open, so that's not good for the.
Yeah, I'm on board with Reggie, who is all over the back of Gainful. There doesn't appear to be DRS. Yet DRS is enabled.
That's just
yeah, that's after the safety car.
Mechanical just losing it there. Last corner came on a bit quick, but let's see.
What they do, just stamp on the accelerator and just
King of the Hills now dropping in for Inters as well. He obviously thinks it's not good enough, or the 6 aren't the way to go. Dylan pressuring Hound here now as well. My leaderboard could be quite possibly.
We've got a safety. That's mechanical gone. Safety car.
Yeah. They're gonna. You're interested to see what the front runners do now, because they will lose a lot of positions if they go in.
Yeah, Josh has just said that it's definitely Inters. Look at the track. That's just screwed Damien's race. That drive through. It looks like Paranoid is now the man to take the W.
Guitar Maniac is still out on track, and interesting to see if he drops in. They're going to have to drop in. You can't do, what do we have? Even maximum 3 more laps of this. You can't race 3 laps with weather like that on slicks.
Yeah, no, ain't happening. This is definitely a repeat of Austria last season, when the rain was forecasted to come, and everybody just stayed out and then put mediums or softs on, and then it came as soon as they went on.
Is in now for intermediates. Interesting to see where they end up after this. Paranoid looks to be in absolute prime position, and Gameful as well.
And Gameful's got a drive through.
Oh no, Sociopath as well, and Steve. They can jump big time here if they. Oh, Guitar Maniac has a 5-second. That's not good for him at all.
Kane Lowry's opted to stay out. Oh no, he's in. So Paranoid is looking at jumping to the front.
Let's see who can get around. There's a few positions to make if guys can get around here fast enough. Looks like Paranoid will take him. Teddy's after coming in. Reggie will come in. Sociopath and Steve are just too far behind, I think.
Yeah, but Steve may actually jump into a potential podium position here. Gameful's just retired. So instead of serving his drive-through, he's just retired the car.
Well, that's not exactly a great idea, is it? There's still points there.
Yeah, like everybody would have secured at least 2 points. Because Len Vin isn't running.
Yeah, strange. Strange decision, but whatever. Kane Lowry is this is either the most stupidest thing or the most ingenious thing, depending on how long the safety car stays out for. I can't see how we can get around the track on mediums in that weather.
He's going to have absolutely no heat in those mediums when the safety car goes in.
And he's running no traction control. It's a gamble. He's gambling here big time. So, as is Reggie staying out in P4.
I am actually championing Paranoid to take the W, Guitar Maniac, and then Hound to grab P4 with Sociopath in. Sociopath to grab P3 and Hound to P4. That's where I'm going with this. Harry's just said 20 quid on Kane Lowry spinning on the first lap on back under racing conditions. Guys, we'd appreciate if you didn't take bets on people spinning. If so, bet on Steve.
Oh, is that Kane Lowry? Yeah, he's decided to come in. That was a good idea.
Lap too late.
Yeah. Unfortunate. He's gonna tumble now to the back, I would think, or near to it. And he had a 5-second penalty as well. So yeah, look, it's one of them things, isn't it? Safety car should be in the end of this lap. So
so Gameful actually got 3 back-to-back drive-throughs, all for speeding under the safety car. He managed to do the 3-peat of drive-throughs.
Yeah, I will be back in 2 seconds.
Yeah, no, Harry, there's no bad blood towards Kane Lowry. It's hard to hate the guy. He's a lovable Finn. Clay, and if you're still watching this, just tell Steve to keep it under control. Yeah, Reggie and Teabag. Oh, Sam Madston's just binned it. How's he managed to crash there?
Oh, might have a quick look at the penalties here to see where we are. Reggie's hanging it out there on the softs.
Yeah. So Sam Madsden dropped it in the run down to Brooklands.
Oh no. Sam has gone
If
on
he
the
managed
safety
to
car.
hold it on for another lap, he would have still secured points.
I just want to see how the penalties are going to make a
big difference right now.
Yeah, so you got
Paranoid
on
has got a
three.
gap. Guitar Maniac by 3 seconds. Reggie is in trouble. Hound's got 8 seconds. That's an illegal overtake. Plenty of cars making illegal overtakes there. Hound has just been swamped. And Dylan has just made up like 3 illegal overtakes from the start. He overtook people before the start-finish line.
Yeah, that's not good.
That is also, I know I've said I've got a lot of pet peeves, but that is one like huge thing that you shouldn't have, that you shouldn't be doing. It's very obvious that you can't overtake until the start-finish line, and people that make moves there and then,
Yeah,
it's just annoying.
No, I don't think I caught it on stream, to be honest. But yeah, we can.
It doesn't matter if the game said nothing. It's a law within F1. It's an FIA rule that you can't be overtaken before the start-finish line.
Steve is in a lot of trouble here. A lot of trouble with the amount of seconds.
Steve, I think 5 of his 8 seconds were him getting a hit under the previous safety car.
Yes, that could make a difference.
So he may drop back a lot of places at the end of the race due to penalties. But if it comes off tomorrow,
and you're
then
looking at Sociopath here for
Reggie's gone.
Well. Oh no, is that a safety car?
Reggie's
Just
dropped it in a straight line. Jump on board with Teddy Henke, yeah.
Oh yeah.
How's he managed to drop it on a straight?
That car is out in the middle of the track. Is it too late for a safety car? Would it be a VSC? Possibly. I'm not sure. It's just saying yellow flag sector 3 at the moment and everyone is racing, so...
Yeah, that's
sure.
fine. Paranoid getting sideways out of the loop.
We've only 10 runners.
Reggie will still get points though. He DNF within the final 3 laps.
Oh, there's a Ferrari off there, and that is Steve. Oh man,
that's gonna be a lot of swearing underneath the lid of that helmet.
Yeah, absolutely. But he had a lot of positions to lose anyway with his penalties. But oh yeah, that's unfortunate for Steve. Guitar Maniac in prime position here. All he has to do is hang around the back of Paranoid. Doesn't need to do anything stupid.
Yep. I've got a feeling that he's gonna still want to make the move on track.
Yeah.
He does appeal to me as the sort of guy that doesn't want to take the win based on a technicality.
Yeah, I know.
Sociopath and King of the Hills were very solid drives, the pair of them.
Yeah, when you
Sociopath
consider
is going to jump into a podium position and potentially, actually, could still jump into P2.
King of the Hills was down at P18 or 19 at one stage.
Yeah, like King of the Hills, very, very solid lap. Well, solid race.
Jumped down with Kane Lowry, who's on the back of Teabag at the moment.
So, Sociopath is down. King of the Hills started P11 and is up to P5. Teabag up to an impressive P7 from P17. So, Steve spun it apparently.
I don't even know where to start with the comment section. So Clay says Steve got smashed from behind coming into the pits and it gave him rear wing damage. Whatever that is, we have to, obviously he's going to report that.
Yeah, he'll report.
I'm going to jump on with Guitar there again, who is looking kind of twitchy. I don't know, would he be making a move in the wet, to be honest with you? I know pride and all that, but he's on for a race when here. I wouldn't be doing anything unnecessary unless it's clear cut.
Yeah, like he's even pulling out of the spray.
No other battles currently going on. Driver Day is going to be a hard one. Let's see what the game says.
It'll go with P-Bag because he's made up 10 places.
Yeah, no, yeah, I mean, like...
I can't be nominating someone that's got a name as T-Bag for Driver of the Week.
Yeah, we nominated him last week. Solid drive, P4.
Yeah.
I'm seriously struggling here. You could argue King of the Hills. He was down
it's
P8.
a recovery drive.
It's a savage recovery drive. P18. I know now he might drop to P6, but still, there's nothing else that stands out majorly in my
he's
mind.
got 3 seconds worth of penalties and he's 2.7 seconds. I know. King of the Hills will stay where he is because everybody behind him has got the same amount of penalties.
Yeah.
And my controller just decided to die. Well, it's dying on the final lap. It's fine. No, it's not. I'm gonna have to plug it in. Tony, sort your dual shock 4 out. There we go. So, Paranoid's just picked up an extra 3 seconds, so it's going to drop him.
Oh, if Sociopath can hold on here.
Nah, he's not close enough.
Yeah,
Sociopath is 7.4 seconds behind. And actually losing time, so he's not particularly set up for inters, or just not having a good time on the inters. As Paranoid's just about to come around the final corner to take the win on track, but drop himself to P2, sorry. He'll drop to P2. Dylan will drop to P4. Sociopath will take the final podium position. King of the Hills will stay where he is. Then everybody down to Steve will stay in position. Then Teddy Henke will... Everybody's just got to finish where they are, essentially. So...
Unfortunate for Steve, that is very unfortunate.
Yeah. He's got to be a very, very angry man very shortly.
Yeah, look, hard to blame him. He was in such a good position there.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I want to speak to Steve this evening after that. Oh, Steve gets driver of the day.
Done. Yeah, he had a lot of bad luck there, though. Unfortunately, for me, it's King of the Hills driver there. It's a great recovery drive, that is.
Yeah, for his recovery.
So yeah, Guitar Maniac taking the win there. And Sociopath up into P2, no? Yeah? P3, sorry, apologies. Entertaining race. That rain was threw a spanner in the works, shall we say?
It wasn't just a spanner, it was like a torque wrench that just spun the entire thing upside down.
Can I just point out as well that Guitar Maniac and Sociopath had no penalties, which is remarkable, especially in the rain. So, final positions, you have Guitar Maniac taking the win in P1, followed by Paranoid and Sociopath, who make up the podium positions. Sociopath with the fastest lap, followed by Dylan P4, King of the Hills P5, also P6, Kane Lowry P7, T-Bag P8, Steve P9, Teddy Henke P10, and the rest did not finish.
Reggie will technically count as P11 as he DNF'd on lap 25.
Yeah, I suppose, look, as it's up to the guys that DNF'd in the last 3 laps to report that. We won't go looking for it.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm not going to tell you to put in your footage, but it's up to you if you want the points.
And could I just ask Tier 3 as well? I don't have 4 hours tomorrow to go through incidents, so unless it's genuine.
Yeah, neither do I. I've got better things to be doing with my Monday evening than be sat there for 4 hours going through incidents again.
Yeah, it was last
If
Monday.
it's a love tap and you didn't get damage and didn't lose time, don't report it.
Yeah. Enjoyable though, once again. I suppose that's a wrap.
Yep.
Until next week, I would assume.
Yep, same place, same time next week.
Yeah.
I think. Unless,
Absolutely.
next week, aren't we?
Huh? Yeah, because that's all we need now is 40,000 questions next week. Is it 8 or half 7? Anyway, thanks for tuning in, guys, and we'll talk to you next week.